Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. I'm audible, guys. Please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Type in questions box, guys. All of you, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Is my voice is clear to all of you? Please confirm to me, everybody. Type in questions box, please. All right, thank you. All right, good evening, guys. All right, so now just give 2 minutes of time. I'll start the content. So before that, I want to share some, might be some formalities. I want to complete it. Then after that, we will start our content. Okay. All right. So 1 minute. What we have there here inside this. Okay, fine. Right, sir. Right, sir. Just 1 minute. I'll finish it. Right. Right. Please, all of you take this link, at least a photo, or maybe you can write in our notes as that. Right. Take this part. Take up to this part. Right. What is the purpose of this link I'm telling to you? Everybody, take this one. What is the purpose of this? Daily I'm going to type classroom, type note. Daily I'm going to type notes inside the classes now. Then everyday classroom notes we are able to get in the same link. Just what we have to do, either in mobile or maybe in our system, whatever it may be, copy this link on the browser. Automatically we are able to get a document. What is the document we are able to get there? Core Java 5 p.m. document. Just open it. Then automatically we are able to see the content. That's one thing what I'm telling to you. Okay. Now I'm going to type the content inside this document. Within next minute, it is available with you. In the case if you want to open this in your mobile phone, by default Google Doc is available in our mobile phone. In the case if it is not available, try to install Google Docs app in our mobile, then open this document through that Google Doc. Automatically we are able to see the content, everyday content we are able to get from this particular content only. Right. Right, sir. Just one more minute, let me complete one more thing here. All of you are having Google accounts, right? Gmail accounts, am I right? Fine, nice. Just one minute. Right, sir. Then open your mobile phones. Just quick, open your mobile phones. Open your mobile phones. Okay. I think all of you are having internet connection, right? Internet, right? Uh, Go to the Play Store. Go to the Play Store. Everybody, go to the Play Store. Play Store. Search for Classroom app. Google Classroom or simply Classroom. Both are okay. Classroom or Google Classroom. Search for app, Classroom app. Install it. Classroom app, you can install it. Okay. Right, sir. Created, installed. If we install it, I think so we may have some plus button or maybe options we are able to have. Create a class, join class. Two options are available. Then we have to select a join class. Don't select a create a class. As a teacher, I created a class. As a student, you have to join for that class. So you have to join for the class. I think after installation of your app there, plus button we are able to get. On that plus button, if we click there, there are two options we are getting: create a class and join class. Select a join class. Don't select a create class. Select a join class. Clear? Yeah. Right. When we select the join class, it is asking classroom code. Enter this classroom code. Enter this classroom code. Enter this classroom code. If you are not ready, at least try to take this in our notes Otherwise I will copy this in the document also, don't worry. Take this classroom code. Sir, just take this classroom code, enter that classroom code there. Okay, Google Classroom code. Can I close it? Don't worry, I'll copy this in the document, whatever the URL we have taken. If you open the document there we can see these details now. Okay, in the case if this classroom code is not working with you, if it is not working, right, just I'm going to use some link also, then try to use that link at least. I think it will work, but in the case if it is not working, try to copy and paste this link in the browser address bar, so that you are able to get it. All right, sir. So clear. For what purpose here we are getting this particular one? Understand it clearly. All right, sir. Now, I think in our mobile phones we may get some notification. Try to check it. Have we got notification in our mobile phone? Not it. Just wait 1 or 2 minutes of time. You'll get it. Got it? Yeah. Depends on our internet connection. Anyway, then we may get notification once we install this app in our mobile phone. All right. For what purpose here I created this particular thing now? Immediately, if I want to give some, if I want to, if I want to talk with you immediately, if I want to talk with you, or if I want to pass any message with you, or if you want to provide any, if you want to share some articles with you immediately, this is direct communication between you and me. All right, otherwise what I have to do there, if I'm not giving this information with you, I may talk with my admin people have to give that information with you, that will be somewhat delayed process. No, direct communication with you. Okay, fine. Here comments are enabled, there we can, if you have any doubt, we can post that comment here. As early as possible, as much as possible, I will check it and I'll give some reply, try to give some reply for it. Even if I am not giving reply, some of your classmates may know about the answer for it, they may give reply for it, whatever it may be. Finally, you can contact with me through this one directly. I'm able to give some reply with you. Try to understand it clearly, but try to utilize this opportunity in a proper way. Understand it clearly. Okay, right, it's okay, fine. This is actually the formalities what we are having there. That's okay, fine. Now I'm going to close this. Now let's move on to the content here. Now let's move on to the content here. See this. Last 1 more minute of time. Now Just 1 minute of time. Just wait. One minute. It's okay. Yeah, fine. Yeah. All right, sir. First of all, let's move on to the content here. What I'm trying to discuss with you today. So basic awareness, that very fundamental content here I'm going to discuss with you. Now try to observe carefully. First of all, tell me, everybody, understand it. I think you all aware about the projects. In the company's projects are going to be happen. How projects are going to be designed? How projects are going to be designed? By following some life cycle, project life cycle, software life cycle. Are you aware about it? Basic, very basics. Feel free, try to answer for my questions. Nothing is required. Try to answer for my questions. Easily we are able to understand. Right, that's okay, fine. If we take any project, for example, if we take any project, how the project is going to be prepared by following some life cycle phases. What are the various life cycle phases of these projects actually? The very first one is like what their analysis. Or the first one, analysis. All right, nice. After this analysis, the very second one is what their development. I'm telling you high end, high level phases of the project. Development. The second one is what their development. And the third one is like what there. What about this third one? Testing. After development of the project, then third one is what there? Testing. Last one, after testing the project, if the project is ready, everything is perfect in my project. What next one here we are going to understand? The last step is like what their production. Am I right? These are mainly the project life cycle stages. Tell me, what are the various stages of this project life cycle? First one is what? Analysis. Next one is what? Their development. Next one is what? Their testing. Last one is what? Their production. All right, sir. If we take this analysis part, high-end people in the project architecture will take the responsibility of this analysis part. Being the developer is not going to involve inside this analysis part, where some different types of analysis are available. Understand my point here? Requirements gathering or functional analysis or maybe n number of things are going to be available inside this analysis part, where some sub-categorization is also available, but not required for us now. High-end people will take the responsibility of this analysis part. So I'm not going to talk about this one. Next, coming to this development part. All right, again, in the development part, overall, three types of developments there we can identify. Overall, three types of developments. What are the three types of developments there we can identify this? The first one is, very first one is like what I'm telling to you, front-end development. Front-end development. And the second one is like what there, application development. Perfect terminology is what there, middleware application development, middleware application development, middleware app development, application development. And the third one, if you understand it, back-end development. Third one is what there? Back-end development. Clear? Three types of developments. What are the three types of developments there? Front-end development, middleware app development, back-end development. That's nice. Let's move on to the point here. Front-end development. If you want to provide this front-end development, pages design and performing validations over the pages. Say for example, if you take Gmail, if you want to create gmail.com, immediately we are getting login page, that is a page. If you click on sign up link, sign up page will come, that is a page where validating the data, event handling. So all these things are come under like what their front end development. In the front end development, if you want to go for this front end development, what technologies or maybe what tools we require, what frameworks we require there. If we come for it, there we require what there HTML. Next one is what there CSS, cascading style sheets. Next one is what there after this bootstrap. Next one is what there JavaScript. Then after this JavaScript, what next one here we require here jQuery. All right, comma. Apart from this, next one is what there Angular. Next one is what there React.js, and so on. If anything is remaining, we can understand, but not Node.js. Node.js is not required for what there Java developer. Okay, I'll talk about it again. So if you want to go for this front end development, what technologies and tools here we required here? HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, React.js, and so on. Out of all these things, anyway, observe carefully. Up to this part, these are the basics. For front-end development, these are basics. Without this, we can't do anything in front-end development. Minimal, we must know these concepts. This is minimum. Then after that, Angular and React, both are alternatives. Initially, Angular is available, but at present, nowadays, the latest one is what their React.js. Nowadays, very good demand is going on for what their React.js. React.js is having very good demand. Got it or not? What I'm telling you? Okay, fine. So anyway, finally, these are the various technologies and tools we require for front-end development. Next one is middleware application development. This is actually the application development. This part is actually the application development. Middleware application development. This is exactly the application development. Everybody understand it clearly. Say for example, gmail.com if you open, sign up link if you open, some number of fields are available, name or maybe like what next one here, mobile number or email ID, password, something else. If you provide all the information and if we click on submit button, if we click on a button or maybe sign up or maybe submit button, if we click or maybe register button, if we click, automatically what happened in the form, whatever the data we provided, the data must be taken, the data must be validated, the data must be refined. If the data is everything is good, automatically the data will be stored into what their databases and our account will be created. That account, taking data, creating account, storing your data into the databases, for this entire process we require one application at server side. That application is nothing but what their middleware application development. There's a program, that is actual application development. At server side we require an application, that is nothing but what their middleware application development. To prepare this middleware application developments, we are going to have a number of alternatives. That is totally depending on the technology what we are going to select. For example, if we select a .NET, maybe there we are going to use C#.NET, ASP.NET, MVC frameworks, and so on. For example, if we use Python is a middleware technology, or maybe middleware app development purpose. If you use Python, core Python, advanced Python, some frameworks here we are going to use Django, Django, or maybe Flask, or maybe something else. For example, if we use Java, Java is a technology or a programming language to prepare this middleware application development. If it is a case now, what we are going to provide there we can utilize like what there, core Java, advanced Java. Next one is what there, Hibernate. Next one is what there, Spring Boot, microservices. Next one is what there, web services, and so on. If anything is remaining there we can utilize this clearly. Got it? What I'm telling to you. If you want to use the Java as a middleware technology, middleware application development point of view, if you use Java, these many things here we are going to understand, we are going to use. I think all of you are attending today demo for what there, for Java, right? So if we take Java as a middleware application development technology, we have to understand these many. If we use Python, 3 to 4. If we use .NET, 3 to 4. But Java, in the point of Java, these many things here we are going to understand. Of course, now today we are understanding the Java programming language. That's why Java is the technology that I have taken there. So these many things we have to use for what their middleware app development. Clear. Next one is, if we take this backend development there, backend in the sense, clearly we can understand databases, repositories or databases. There, if you want to use there, the backend development, if you want to use backend technologies, if you want to use there, what we require there, either Oracle or we can use what there, MySQL for Java development. Max Oracle, or in the case, next case, we are going to use what there, MySQL. Of course, so many databases are available, but for Java development, these two are the suitable databases. First priority is for what there, Oracle. In the case if we don't want to use Oracle, if we want to use a freeware, then we have to go for what there, MySQL databases. Clear. So this is the totally the development part. The total development part is going on with all these things: front end development, middleware application development, and back end development. Yes, sir? All of you are getting clarity or not? Just nothing. I'm not discussing any rocket science in the first day. A simple project life cycle activities. At the end, we are going to understand why I'm talking about all this content. Simple concepts, right, sir? Okay, fine. Analysis is completed by high-end people in my project. Development part is completed here. After completion of my development, but my project is completed. After completion of this project, what next one here? No, we have to test that project or not. Understand it? We have to test the project. To test that project, we need to go with what the testing. Okay, how we are going to test it? No, to test the project, we are going to use some tools. Of course, then that thing is what there in, but two things are available to test the project: manual testing plus what next one here? No, all right, now directly the subjects names I'm telling you, manual plus what next one here? No, selenium testing. Manual plus what next one, selenium. These two things here we are going to use for the sake of what they're testing. Okay, for example, in the test, if it is failed, if the cases are failed, test cases are generated, testing is failed, immediately the project will be sent back to the development team. The development team again, they have to correct the code, again they have to send that code to what the testing. Again testing people will do some test cases or maybe some testing. If it is successful, then it's okay, it will be moved to the next phase. If it is failed, again it will be sent back to what their development mode, where some kind of two fro kind of content is going to be happen. Just leave it, no problem. Okay, sir, good. Think of it. Testing is also a success. Testing is also a success. And then what next one here? The project will be moved to what their production. What is this production stage? No, giving project to client. He has given project to us. We have to make ready the total project. We have to submit the project to what? To the client. Client will use that project for their customers. Got it now? Then giving that project to the customer client directly. All right, sir. Now this is like what I'm telling to you, production mode. Okay, fine. In production mode, mainly what we are going to do, that my client is innocent, he don't know anything about this project, just I created project, but he don't know how to use that project. So we have to transfer that knowledge or not? How to use that project? Being the developer, we know that everything, right? Our support team has to go there. Our support team has to give training for their employees to use that particular project. Got it or not? All right. If you want to go for such kind of things there what I am telling to you, in the production mainly the tasks are like what there, deployment of the project. First of all, we have to deploy the project into the real-time servers or not. Production servers are available separately. In the production servers, we have to deploy the project. After completion of the deployment, next one is what there, monitoring. What next one can know? Monitoring. Observe carefully. Deployment, monitoring. Then in some cases we can add what there, maintenance. But in general, we are not going to talk about maintenance at present here, but we are going to include that. In the production, mainly we are going to think about what their deployment and monitoring. Sir, got it or not? Okay, fine. Now I'm asking some questions, try to answer for it. Very simple point. Observe carefully. So my company, my client company is a small scale company, not a large scale company. Even that is a small scale company, when I complete my project, I have to deploy my project into the production server. So my company has to maintain servers or not? Maintaining servers in the sense, not like what there, one time downloading from internet and installing that freeware. No, not like this. We have to use licensed versions only. They're somewhat costful. Not only that, for the sake of monitoring that particular project, for the sake of monitoring that servers, for the sake of monitoring the databases, again some other team we have to maintain. Say servers we require, databases we require, network is required, some other third-party services also be required to maintain our project. So much infrastructure is required. A lot of infrastructure is required. Am I right or not? To maintain a project, that production, our client company has to maintain a lot of infrastructure. My client company may not bear that much of infrastructure, even though they are able to bear that much of infrastructure, but they didn't have that much of technical team to monitor that entire project, to maintain that entire project. Then by this, in this particular situation, my client wants to give that infrastructure support and monitoring support and everything to some third party. To some third party, my client company wants to give the total deployment. Next one is what they're monitoring and maintenance. This kind of things I want to give. My client company wants to give to some third party for the sake of maintaining the total thing. Nowadays, the third parties are like what they're cloud providers. The third parties are like what they're cloud providers. Who are the cloud providers nowadays? The topmost three cloud providers I'm telling there, but so many are available. Topmost three cloud providers here I'm telling to you. The very first one is like what there. We can observe carefully. The first cloud provider is like what there, AWS. Amazon Web Services. Next one is what there. Next one is what there, Azure, Microsoft Azure. And the next one is what there, GCP, Google Cloud Provider. Google Cloud Platform, whatever it may be. So they are the three main cloud providers. Of course, we can take the first one. What is the first one here now? AWS, Amazon Web Services. Inside this cloud now, we are going to take some servers. Servers here we are going to take. We are going to take some databases now. Got it or not? That again, I'm getting a question. What about my question here? Observe carefully, all of you know. For example, I want to take some servers, right? Some production servers or some real-time servers here I want to take. Where I'm going to maintain that servers now? Which operating system you want to use for server maintenance? Do you think about it? We are going to use Windows operating system for server maintenance. Are you thinking about that Windows operating systems are suitable for server maintenance? Windows operating system is only for the sake of entertainment. For the sake of watching some movies, for the sake of video games, up to that it's okay. But in the server maintenance point of view, application execution point of view, that Windows operating system is not at all suitable, not sufficient to provide the services for our server. But which operating system is very good nowadays? No. Which operating system is very good nowadays? No. For the sake of maintaining that server, The best operating system nowadays for maintaining server is what there? Linux operating system. What is the operating system there? Linux operating system. So in the deployment process, we are going to deploy the project into the server. That server must run on what there? Onto the Linux operating system. So at any cost, at any way, we have to understand the Linux commands. By using that Linux commands only, we are going to perform what there? Some kind of server side activities. So everybody must aware about what there? Linux. That's why here we need to take what there? Linux operating system commands also. Linux operating system awareness is also be required. So Linux operating system is required, cloud provider is required. Then once you have taken the cloud provider, it will provide the servers, required servers. It will provide like what there? Required databases and so on. The total network and everything, every infrastructure will be taken care by cloud provider. AWS is able to provide. That's okay, fine. Okay, up to that it's okay. Then after that, I need to deploy my project or not. Once server is ready, I have to deploy my project. While deployment of my project, so many activities we have to perform. Monitoring is required about my server. After deployment of our project also, monitoring is required about the servers. All the servers or all services are provided properly or not. All services are up or not. The threading is going on properly or not. Connection pooling is going on effectively or not. That everything is going on properly or not. Load balancing is going on properly or not. So many activities are available after deployment of our project. Yes, I got my point or not? All right. To perform all these activities, if we use manual approaches, no, that manual approaches are not giving guarantee always. Manual approaches in the sense with our own hand doing some kind of activities explicitly, that manual approaches are not giving guarantee. There, because of this deployment, because of monitoring our project while deployment and post deployment, there a set of tools are available. That set of tools are nothing but what there? DevOps tools. Get my point or not? Deployment and monitoring point of, so many tools are available. The tools are collectively called as like what there? Deployment tools. That means DevOps tools. DevOps, Dev plus ops, development plus operations, development plus operations. So many tools are available. Hardly in our level at present, maybe maximum 12 to 15 number of tools are available. Just if you understand the DevOps tools there, it will be very simple to understand deployment processes, monitoring processes, and a bit maintenance processes also. Of course, the tools are the total tools set is also be classified into groups. Like infrastructure tools are available, build tools are available, deployment tools are available. Like this, so many different types of tools are available. But overall, DevOps tools are also be required. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my points or not? So if we complete this total production environment, that entire project life cycle is going to be completed. That's it. Simple. Just I'm giving only lines only. Now tell me, all of you now tell me, in a project life cycle, how many phases are available? High-end phases, no? 4 phases are available. What are the 4 phases? Now tell me. Analysis, development, testing, production. Nice. Who will perform this analysis? No? Topmost people in the project. Just leave it. Development. How many types of developments are available? 3 types. What are the 3 types? No? Front-end development, middleware application development, back-end development. Right, sir. Front-end development, what technologies we require there? HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, React.js, and so on. For middleware application development, what we require there? Core Java, Advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring, Spring Boot, microservices, web services. For the backend development, what we required, Oracle, MySQL. For testing point of view, what we required? Manual plus Selenium. For production point of view, what we required? Deployment, monitoring, and maintenance. Linux, AWS, then what next one? DevOps tools. So this is overall structure about our project. Got it or not? Got 1 minute. If we take 10 to 15 is back, in the software companies, what is going on? Not at present. 10 to 15 is back. If we take, no, what's going on in the software companies? For the sake of front end development for a particular project, a separate team will be provided, will be taken. a team of team 1, nearly depending on the length of the project, members will be taken on an average 5 members. Example I'm telling to you. Okay, for middleware application development, now here I'm telling that it is a small scale application, then I'm giving all these notations. If it is a large scale application, there number of multiple teams will work for it. Now for development point of one module, maybe team 2 is going to be happen where 10 developers may be worked. Second module, again 10 more developers. Third module, again 10 more developers. Parallel development is going on, so multiple teams will work, then automatically number of developers will be increased. For example, I'm telling there team 2, then 10 developers are working for it. For backend development, database team 3, hardly we can understand it. If it is a small scale application, 3 to 4 members are working for it. Leave it. Testing team, a separate team for the sake of this testing here. If we take this one, team like 4, maybe here hardly 5 members are working for it. If it is a production, here multiple teams will come actually. First one is like whatever it may be, team 5, 6. If we take now, one is like infrastructure, that means system administrator stream, and second one is operations team, system administrators team is available. Okay, next one is operations team, that is another one here. Overall, if we take it now, 10 more members are working there clearly. That's it. Now tell me, if you want to start a project and if you want to complete a project, how many teams have to work there? Now tell me, overall 1 to almost 6 teams must work. Overall, how many developers must work there? Now tell me, overall how many developers we require, how much manpower is required? Now tell me, 5, 10, 15, 20, right here 20, 30, then 30, nearly 30 plus number of developers must be required. This is small scale application. If it is long, might be large scale application, definitely that volume is going to be increased. Yes, sir, got it or not? So 10 to 15 is back. How development is going on in the companies, in the same way, in this particular structure, the development is going to be happen. Yes, sir, all of you are getting it or not? There is a small drawback with this particular approach. I'm asking one question, try to answer for it. No, in any company, is that analysis part and development both are going in parallelly or one after another? Is it one after another or parallelly analysis and development one after another? Am I right or not? Okay, when the project is in analysis part, listen carefully, in my company I have only one project, no other projects are available. When the project is in analysis part, all these 35 number of developers are not having any work or not, simply they relaxed or not. When the project is in development, when the project is in front end development, only team 1 is working, only 5 members are working, remaining 30 members are not working or not, they're not having any work or not, they're simply vacant or not. When the development is, when the project is in middleware application development, maybe 10 members are working, all remaining members are vacant or not, they're relaxed or not. Similarly, when the project is in back-end development, all remaining members are not having any work, they are vacant. When the project is in testing, development team and production team, then both are, that means like operations team, and everybody they are relaxed. When the project is in production, then remaining all other members are relaxed, only 10 members are working. So at a time, in the entire project, at a time, how many members are working? Now tell me. Only 5 members or 10 members are working, all remaining members are not working, all remaining members are not having any work. Is it clear to all of you? Know, is it loss to the company or not? Is totally losses to the company or not? Not maintaining the resources properly or not? Out of 35 members now, only 5 members are having work, remaining 30 members are not having work, in the sense it is a losses to the company or not? Is a waste of the resources or not? Resources are not utilized properly or not? Definitely. Then this is going on maybe before 10 years back or maybe 15 years back. In the software companies, this type of approach is going on for preparing the projects. Then they understood it clearly. They understood this point clearly. Later on, they changed their strategy. Then 10 years back or 15 years back, how interviews are going on there? Only Java developers interviews are going on. The Java developers interview, what is going to be happen? That interface will check core Java knowledge is there or not, advanced Java knowledge is there or not, Spring Boot microservices knowledge is there or not. Up to that only they are checking. They are not thinking about remaining activities. If they knows about the Java basics, no, they will take it. They will utilize that resource in only Java development. Then if they require testing team, they will check only manual and Selenium knowledge is there or not. If that knowledge is available with any particular employee, they will take that employee. That's it. That type of interviews are going on. 10 to 15 is back. Even the resources knowledge level is also be their expertise in only one particular area. They're not expert in all the areas. No, they're expertise in only one particular area. They're experts in only one particular development. That's it. If I assign some testing part for the developer, he will not work on it. He will say that I'm not a tester, I'm a developer. That's it. Got or not? So this approach giving losses to the companies. This approach is not maintaining the resources properly, not utilizing the resources effectively. Then immediately all company people have changed their approaches. All companies have changed their approaches. What they are thinking, they thought of it, what they thought of it, they want to take a resource. Listen carefully. This is the final conclusion I'm telling to you. They want to take a resource. They want to take a resource. That resource must have a knowledge on all parts of the development, testing, and production issues and production environment. Understand my point clearly? What I'm telling you know, nowadays companies wants to take a resource employee. That employee must have knowledge on front-end development, middleware application development, back-end development. Next one is the testing. Next one is what their production environment. If any developer is having knowledge on all the areas, no, then how companies are going to use when the project is in analysis part, then that same developer will participate in analysis. If the project is in what the development, front-end development, the same developer must participate in what their front-end development. After completion of front-end development, same developer must participate in what their middleware application development. The same developer must participate in what their back-end development. The same developer must participate in what their testing. The same developer must participate in what their production. Moreover, if the same developer is doing all these activities, no, at the time of development itself, he will understand it. If I send this code for testing, definitely testing is going to be failed. Immediately will rectify the code here. That means some time is also be reduced. Sync is going to be happen. If single developer is doing all these activities, no, automatically the same sync is going to be happen. Say for example, if you learn core Java, advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring, entire total Java with me, then it is very clear understanding for you to understand the entire subject. Am I right or not? But if you learn core Java at one faculty, if you learn advanced Java at some other faculty, frameworks from some other faculty, confusion will be created. Core Java faculty will give one type of conclusions, advanced Java faculty will give other type of conclusions. As a students, we are going to get some confusion between two things. In the same way, if single person is doing all these activities, no, without having any confusion, easily can finish all the steps, no. I got my point or not? Sync is going to be available between all the cases, no, all the phases can know. Nowadays, every company is looking for an employee, looking for the resource who must have knowledge on all phases of the development and testing and production. Got it or not? Then companies are giving a separate name for this particular resource, for this particular developer. That separate name for this particular developer is full stack developer. The developer name is what there? Full stack developer. It's very simple. No need to think too much about it. Who is full stack? Java developer. I'm talking there. Anyway, our content is what there? Java. That's why I'm asking with you. Who is full stack Java developer? That is my question. Who is full stack Java developer? The full stack Java developer is basically a Java developer who must have knowledge on what there? All the phases of development, testing, and production. Then only that person is what there? A full stack Java developer. Similarly, full stack .NET developer. Who is that full stack .NET developer? Who is that full stack .NET developer in place of Java .NET? But remaining things are what they are same. Who is full stack Python developer in place of Java? Python. But all remaining phases are what they are very same. So those who are having knowledge on all phases of the project life cycle, that person is called as what there? Full stack Java developer, full stack developer. Nowadays, every company is looking for full stack developers only. If you have any doubt, you can open any job portal. There we can search for the job descriptions. Every company they are looking for what there? Full stack developers only. 99% of the companies are looking for full stack developers only. Yes, sir, got my point or not? It's a simple example I'm telling to you. Nowadays in Indian cricket team, I think you are following cricket, right? Cricket matches. In Indian cricket team, who are getting very good demand? Now tell me. In Indian cricket team, who are getting very good demand? Always India. Entire India is looking for some people there. Now tell me who are that people there? All rounders. All round. There is a scarcity for all rounders. The sufficient number of batters are available. Sufficient number of bowlers are available. But who are lack there in Indian cricket team? No. Then all rounders are not available. But always all rounders are having very good demand. Why, sir? Why all rounders are having very good demand? Now tell me. They can bat, they can bowl, they can field, and they can keep, they can do anything, any kind of thing. Because of that reason only, always Hardik Pandya is having place in the Indian cricket team. Yes, sir, am I right or not? Always Ravindra Jadeja is getting that place in the Indian cricket team. If they are fit, that's sufficient. Automatically they'll enter into the Indian cricket team without having any practice even, without having any checkups. Understand my point here? If Surya Kumar Yadav wants to come into the team now, first of all, he has to prove himself in outside. After that, only has to come into the team there. But if it is a Hardik Pandya, if he is fit, direct entry to him. Yeah, that much of demand is going on for the all-rounders. Nowadays, every company is looking for. Nowadays, every company is looking for only what? All-rounders. Who are the all-rounders? No, full stack developers. That is an intention of like what are there? Full stack developers. Not only in my classes, no, everywhere nowadays. Moreover, regarding this, what I'm telling there, downtime in the software industry, every company definitely they are looking for what their full stack developers only. Guys, all of you are getting clarity? Okay, right, sir. Don't worry. This entire diagram already given in the document. No need to worry for it. Yeah, we can check for this. Yeah, full stack Java development. I think so it was not there. Yeah, no need to worry for it. I will take this diagram and I will give the diagram with you so that you are able to get some awareness. It's okay. Yeah, I give in this document then total project and all. Right, that's okay, fine. If it is a case here, now tell me. All right, sir, it's okay, fine. If you want to go for this full stack Java development, overall, what courses here we have to understand there? If you want to become as a full stack Java developer, what courses here we have to understand there? Now tell me. The list of courses here are given. First, I started with Java, core Java, advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring, Spring Boot, microservices, web services, Oracle, Basic UI, Angular, React.js, Linux, AWS, DevOps, testing. All these many things are available under like what they're full stack. Got it or not? All right, sir. Now these are the various courses which we must learn if you want to become as what they're full stack Java developer, isn't it? Okay, fine. Next one is what? After this, after completion of this, the same things I listed here. Okay, sir, leave it no. All right, sir. Now before that, anyway, then today's a demo class, just 2 minutes of time. I want to give some commitments with you, then some words I want to provide you. Try to understand it. Regarding the Java, what Durgasoft is offering the batches. 4 types of batches that Durgasoft is offering. First one is what they're only core Java, individual courses what we require. We can basic Java, core Java, advanced Java, Oracle and basic UI, complete Java package, core Java, advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring, Spring Boot, microservices, web services, Oracle and basic UI. This is complete Java. Full stack Java. In full stack Java, all 14 to 15 courses, what we have seen there, all the things, all these lists here are given there. They are the 4 batches, 4 types of batches which are provided by Durgasoft. Try to recognize it. Okay. After this, after completion of this, now let's move on to the point here. Advantages of this batch. What benefits we are able to get by attending these classes here? All right, sir. Now understand it, no? This is very, very important support what I am providing. I think it will be benefit for everybody. So every class is being recorded in my class. Every class recordings will be provided for you through Google Drive share. Understand it now? How long we are going to give that support here? Officially, we are saying that up to 1 year of time, but even more than 1 year of time, we are able to get. So maximum, once we upload the videos there, we are not going to delete them. How long they are going to be available, we can utilize them. Understand it clearly? But I'm not using the word lifelong, but almost the same. Understand it clearly? All right, sir. So every class recordings will be provided to you. Share, Google Drive share, we are going to provide. All my class materials are available. Hard copies are available and soft copies are available. By default, soft copy will be provided for everybody. In the same location where we are going to upload the videos, no? In the same location, we are going to provide the PDF documents. Every class material we will provide. Apart from this, soft hard copies also be provided. It's available at our office there, but that will be a bit chargeable. Okay, right, sir. Free access to the classroom notes. Free access to the classroom notes. Free access to the classroom applications. Whatever the programs I'm doing there inside the class, everything I will provide to you. Classroom notes, I already set you the document, today's document, already given that Google, that means document link. Through, if you open that link, you are able to see the total notes in today's class. Next one is all applications are live applications. What's the meaning of live applications? No. In front of you, I'll prepare the programs. In front of you, I will compile the programs. In front of you, I will generate some errors. I'll explain the errors. I'll recover from the errors. I'll correct the errors. I'll execute the program. I'll generate some exceptions. I'll come out from that exceptions. I'll provide some outputs. I'll explain that outputs. Everything is going on in front of you. I can type everything. While explanation, I can type everything, no problem. So everything is going on in front of you only. At the end of the course, you are able to get course completion certificate with my signature. Okay, you are able to get it. We can use that certificate. We can use Java, Durgasoft brand. And if you go for any interview there, you can show that I learned courses from Durgasoft. Definitely some weightage will be added with our resume. All right, sir. Now company drives will be conducted. The point is what at present some dryness is going on in outside there, but I thought of it maybe in the April or May month. Again, that market will come back. Just movement was started, but not effectively. On April or May, again that movement will come there. Again, the software industry in get back that same situation, previous situation. By the time we are going to conduct number of company drives. If any company is coming there, definitely we are going to conduct the drive scale. Previously, we conducted so many companies every week, one company. But at present, somewhat dryness is going on, might be a bit slow, but definitely companies will come there. The moment when you are going to complete your courses, there we are able to get what the company drives. Don't worry for it. Concepts wise written test. This is very, very important. So we are going to prepare everybody for the sake of the jobs. Job preparation is going to be happen. Part of it on every topic, we are going to conduct some written tests. On every topic, we are going to conduct some written tests where we can check how much you are in that particular topic. If you're lack in the topic, then we can go for some other preparation. If you're good at the topic, it's okay. I'll move forward to the next topic. Understand it here. Next one is, but optional mock interviews I'm planning there at the end of the course. At the end of the full stack Java or at the end of the core Java, mock interviews we are planning there so that some interviewer will come. They will take some interviews, mock interviews. If you're lack in one particular area, they will give some tips to you to improve your part. Okay. All right. Then of course, these are the technical related. Working with multiple databases, working with multiple servers, working with multiple IDs. Then interview questions. Part of the notes itself, we are going to get interview questions. Up to which version of the Java we are going to be covered here? Up to the latest version of the Java. No compromise on it. Even if I take a few days more, but up to the latest version I'm going to take. Guys, understand it clear. I don't have any problem, even though I can take more time. But if the content demands, definitely I'm going to increase your duration also. I'm going to take more time. Definitely I'm going to take more time to cover up to the latest version. As of now, Java 20th version is the latest. If 21st is coming, definitely I'll include that one also. Up to the latest version, we are going to have concepts in our classes. If you learn up to the latest version, maybe the 20th version or 21st version will come to the software industry after 5 to 6 years back. But now itself, we are going to learn this content. At present in the companies, what version is going on there? Maybe 8th version, 9th version, 10th version. Now slowly market is migrating to 17th version. After 10th version, directly people are migrating toward their 17th version. It's going on slowly. Understand it what I'm telling you. But anyway, I'm going to cover up to 20th version, up to the latest version. Before completing your course, if 21st version is available, definitely I will teach it. Understand it? For me, it's a matter of 1 day or 2 days of time to update myself here about the new versions. Definitely, I'm going to finish it. No need to worry for it. After the latest version here, we are going to understand. Sir, got it? What I'm telling to you. So these are the various benefits here we are going to have about my classes here. If you understand, if you come for these classes, no. Okay. All right, sir. Just this is only the introduction part. Just only that gathering. Just only that first day. Just brief. We am telling there. Tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start my actual schedule. Actual classes I will start from tomorrow onwards. Don't worry. In depth, we are going to understand the content. The more and more subject we are going to learn. When compared in outside, when compared with outside, more syllabus and more subject we are going to get. Understand it? What I'm telling them. Okay. Right, guys. Then that's all for today. I want to stop this. I have one more session there at 6:30. Tomorrow, at what time we have to come here? Just one small information I'm telling to you. At 5 o'clock we have to start the class, right? Then better to come here by 5:15, not at 5 o'clock. Come here by 5:15. Okay, 5:15 to up to 6:30. I'm going to plan. Then we are going to understand the content. Come here by 5:15. Understand it? What I'm telling you. Not at 5 o'clock. Why? Because 15 delay, 15 minutes delay, we can start. And remember it. After few days of time, listen. In the first day itself, I'm telling that. After few days of time, I'm going to start our classes right from 4 o'clock. For the sake of increasing time, minimum 1.5 hours of time minimum I need to take. Understand it clearly? So just taking 1 hour time is not sufficient for us now. After few days of time, not immediately, after few days of time, I'm going to start our classes right from what there 4 o'clock. 4 to 6 or 6:30 we can fix the time, but I will give that schedule how to manage this total content. 2 slots I need to conduct there within the time now. So I'm going to take your class right from what there 4 o'clock. Be ready for it, then we are going to understand, but not immediately, after few days of time. But tomorrow your timing will be what there 5:15 only, not at 5 o'clock, 5:15 only. Come here by 5:15 up to 6:30. We are going to have classes there. After few days of time, we'll plan for after maybe 1 week or 10 days of time. We'll plan for our classes right from what there 4 o'clock onwards. I'll give that schedule again. Don't worry for it. Again, right, guys. That's all for today. Right. If you have any doubt about this total process there, go to our office. Our admin people are available. They'll explain to you clearly. Where Shiva is one of the contact person. Directly you can contact with him. He will provide that information with you. Right. Right, sir. That's all for today. We'll meet on tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Guys, then charges just we can contact with our admin people, guys. Then regarding this, what I'm telling to you, then just mail to Durgasoft online training @gmail.com or మొబైల్ నంబర్ మన ఆన్లైన్ ఉంది కదా ఫస్ట్ 7386095600. Guys, just you can contact these details, this mail ID and this number, or WhatsApp also maybe, no problem. Then our admin people will give more clarity on it. Okay. Yeah, please. అంటే ఇక్కడ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అంటే ఎట్లా వస్తుందంటే మీకు guys, then with this content, we can keep happily 3 to 4 years of experience. 3 to 4 years of experience we can keep, no problem, with our knowledge. Yeah, sure. Yeah, thank you. 3 to 4 years of experience we can keep that, no problem. Yeah, with our knowledge. Okay. Yeah, guys, then if you have any doubt, you can contact with these numbers. Then I have immediately 30. Then tomorrow I'll put some time for you. Then tomorrow I can explain to you. If you require any content, I'll explain to you tomorrow. Okay, guys. Is it clear? Shall we leave now? Yeah, guys. Then I don't like to talk about money and all the related content here. Just you can contact with the admin people. Then admin people will take care about it. Okay. Yeah, already I given some number and mail ID. Then we can contact with our people. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thanks a lot. I'll meet you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll put some time for you. I'll explain all the content. Don't worry. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Yeah, Poonam Rajput. Already in the document I've given some durations also for each and every course. Just so we can understand it now. 3 months and 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 7 to 8 months. Full stack job 7 to 8 months of time, sure. Okay. Yeah. Guys, don't mind for it. And tomorrow I'll put some time for you for the sake of clarifying your notes. Today I have some other class there. Immediately I have to start that class now. Okay, don't worry. And tomorrow I'll check. I'll give information to you. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Okay, guys, can I leave now? Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks a lot.